Hey, good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Iron Elite Podcast Show with your boy Sarge. Hey, man, let everybody know we're on. Share it with a friend. We're just going to be talking about just a couple things today, man. So we're not going to be on for a long time. It's the Soldiers United Back in the Fight edition. Kane Foyle, let's go.
I was asked the other day, hey Sarge, why you never play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple. I'm petty.
Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big sword. You in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big sword. You in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Slide on my roll glide, looking so fly, 20-inch rollback, screaming eagle torque pack. I-10 to the end, it's a known patch. If you ain't a ground pounder, pay attention, fall back. We iron elite boys, no need for hitting switches. We split lanes and hogging lanes, we on a mission. On our way to CA, we 100 deep. Roll up, y'all the road, run it up, rip it up. Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big sword. You in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big sword. You in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? I'm outside with it. I scrape the town burning loud when the smoke clear up. You know Harley did it. I'm real gnarly with it. My ride clean when it bling. I show the lean on the scene to get jiggy with it. No did it, get it? I'm well equipped it. My bike side got a side, so you know I'm hit. She dropped it down and split it. Backed it up to shift it. Let me kick a little game to you lames riding around here, giving a set a bad name. It don't matter what you rank or what you claim. When we turn it up, you keep it motorcycling, man. My soul brothers, they roll runners, we rolling deep. When it's time to rally up, it's Black Wall Street. When you see them MCs at the RTE, roll it up, down the road, run it up, rip it up. Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big sword. You in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig? Hurry up, don't truck it up, rev your motors up. If it ain't clean, get your polish up, big sword. You in charge, real king of the south. If you ain't getting yonder, gotta keep it motorcycle, you dig?
But Sarge, why you always gotta talk about motorcycling? Sarge, why you won't never talk about nothing else? Look here, man. If you gonna do all that crying, what the baby gonna do?
Hey, man, happy Wednesday and welcome to the Iron Elite Podcast Show. Not going to be on very long today, man. Just had to do a quick update brief. Man, shout out to all my I-10 to the end riders, man, doing their thing. Shout out to Nasty, man. Nasty just finished up his Gold Star second award, and he's on the road. Matter of fact, last time I checked in with Nasty today, Nasty is in Texas now, man. He's probably, I want to say, east of El Paso, getting in. Hopefully, we'll have him in Jacksonville, Florida, maybe tomorrow night, maybe Friday morning at the worst, man. So shout out to Nasty. He did go through some nasty sandstorms not too long ago, man. But he's good to go. He's in the fight. He's doing his thing. He's happy. He's smiling at gas station stops. So shout out to Nasty from Dahuru Nation, my man. Edwin Nelson, man, doing his thing. Getting ready to do his third Gold Star or his third award Gold Star ride, man. Also, last night, for those who've been sleeping under a rock, man, Soldiers United Wardolph, Maryland chapter. Soldiers United Wardolph, Maryland. Finished in. They got into Santa Monica Pier yesterday evening, man. Showed up. They got in there doing rush hour, man. I don't know what the hell were they thinking, rush hour in Los Angeles, California, but those guys got in, did their thing, hit the pier. So they're in there like swim air. They're done. Matter of fact, they got out of LA last night, bedded down, I want to say around Riverside, somewhere like that. They bedded down, got up this morning. So those guys are now getting ready to hit the 40 to take it on back to Maryland. So shout out safe ride, gentlemen. Appreciate you doing your thing. So let's keep them in our prayers, man, as they soldier back home, man, because the mission is not over until we've made it back home safe and sound. So that leads me to the third part of this equation. And this is my Soldiers United MC. We're back in the fight edition. Man, let me just say this. Let me just share a small story with you. You know, again, for those who know Sarge, man, you know I'm retired from the United States Marine Corps, man, and you know I'm so proud about it because I brag about it all the time because it's special to me. I've also had the privilege and the misfortune to have to have served in combat. And I know the stress, and we used to call it combat fatigue. We would call it the fog of war. Those were battle stresses, man, that we went through and we dealt with while we were in combat. You know, the fear, a lot of things while going on fighting in combat. And I've said to a lot of friends of mine, since my days now no longer in the Marine Corps, riding a motorcycle long distance, such as across country, is about as close as you get to combat fatigue. It's about as close as you get with being a civilian to combat fatigue because you deal with these things. Sleep deprivation. You might deal with situations where you might have a close call and an accident. You might even deal with a situation where you drop a bike for some incidental, accidental reasons. You deal with muscle failure. You deal with aches and pains. Almost some of the same symptoms that you will deal with serving or fighting in a combat theater or fighting in a battle. It's about as close as you can get to me without actually serving in that manner. So I'm gonna say this, man, and I'm getting to somewhere. I know y'all say, sorry, where you going with this? I'm getting somewhere with this. When my guys blow out in 360 from Soldiers United MC, Hinesville, the mother chapter, a couple days ago, man, Sunday, those guys left San Antonio not dark 30, but early morning, Sunday morning. They left San Antonio, Texas, to embark on what we consider as, or what we call in the Iron Elite family, we call it the gauntlet. When you're traveling, for those who don't know, when you're traveling from west of San Antonio, or we'll say Bernie, Texas, to El Paso, that area is very rural, a lot of desert, mountainous area, nothing's out there. Humanity is small out there. A lot of distance between towns. Just nothing out there, man. It's just nothing. So therefore, if something happens bad out there, run out of gas, accident, weather, whatever the case may be, it might take you a long time to be able to get to facilities of help and those type of things. So the worst case scenario, man, happened on Sunday. Well, I'm not saying the worst case, but we're going to say as close as we could get to the worst case without somebody being injured or an accident. My man Blowout had a mechanical breakdown on his motorcycle, and he was about 30 minutes from west of Stockton, about another 200 miles from El Paso. And you would say, Sarge, there's no problem. You just go back to Fort Stockton. Or Sarge, there's no problem. You can go to Van Horn. That's a little over an hour away. Well, there's no Harley Davidson dealerships in those small backwater towns. There's nothing there. So no tow trucks, no nothing. So what they end up having to do, and we're just recapping the story, what they end up having to do is to finally get hold to a tow truck driver from El Paso. The tow truck driver, long story short, was on another tow. So the tow truck driver had to take care of the other tow in order to go some 200 miles to get to them to do their tow. So quick math, it took 6-7 hours or so for the tow truck driver to get there to pick him up. So pretty much that's a full day of sitting in the desert in the middle of nowhere, waiting to be picked up to be recovered. So they were picked up that evening, dark. And in that area, if you ever been in that area, when it's dark, it's dark. It's not like neighborhood dark. It's like space dark, man. You don't see nothing except the stars above. So to get picked up, my man 360 waits with blowout because that's what soldiers do, man. That's what Marines do. We don't leave our own behind. So they waited out in the dark and they finally get picked up. Both bikes get put on the trailer and had to strap up. Because at this point, 360 is just as tired as blowout. And the idea was, hey man, let's don't make two situations out of one situation. So we're going to strap the bike up. We're going to strap both bikes up on the trailer, and we're going to jump in the truck and we're going to ride this 200 miles to El Paso to be the first thing in the morning for Harley Davidson to be able to hopefully get this bike repaired. Well, Monday, Harley is not open in El Paso. Barnett Harley Davidson wasn't open. So they had to do a full day waiting around in El Paso. Boredom, getting rest, taking phone calls, trying to make a best of a delayed situation. Tuesday morning, they get up, they get inside of Barnett. And shout out to Barnett Harley Davidson, man. They did their thing with these guys. And all I keep hearing is good things about Barnett Harley Davidson anyway, man. Actually, it's remarkable. Every time we have some weird crap like that happen on the road, man, they're right on it. So shout out to them, and they get it fixed. They're not just, well, we can't try to get around. We have 3 important. They ain't doing all that. When you're on the road, those guys are grabbing you. They're taking care of you. They're getting you out the door. So shout out to them, man. That's old school stuff. And you don't see that quite often today. They always giving excuses why they can't get things done. So shout out to those who don't give you a bunch of excuses. They just get things done. So anyway, Barnett gets the bike in. Hey, they tell blowout, hey man, we finna get this thing done. We gonna take care of it. We gonna get it done. We got your ESP. Hey, and another thing. Okay, I'm getting somewhere with this. In 2025, if you're riding cross country, 4 corners, True X's, Prudhoe Bay, all the SMAA challenge, 3 flags and all those things, Grand Slams, all that stuff, and you don't have an ESP, man, knock it off. Knock it off. That's the extended service plan. Buy you one. You know, they range from, I think, anywhere from 2,200, maybe 3,300, depends on the type of motorcycle, mileage, that type of stuff, and who you get it through. So go get one. Stop playing. If you don't get one, just go ahead and have about $10,000 on an emergency credit card. If you don't, just stop playing around. Get an ESP and also get you a wheel and tire package while you're at it. And then thirdly, go ahead and get you a towing package, whether it's Good Sam or AAA. I don't personally endorse none of them, but get one and get you the premier towing package for motorcycles, man. Don't goof around on this stuff. Be smart. Be smart. So anyway, back to the story. So they get the bike. They tell them they're going to get the bike fixed by this afternoon. So ESP kicks in. They pay a small deductible. And the bike is up and going. Then Blowout calls me and says, Sarge. I said, what you got? So we finna go get that. I say, I got it. But the whole time I knew me and Blowout and 360 was going to have the uncomfortable conversation. And the uncomfortable conversation is to be able to explain to these guys, just like it says in the rule, it has to be every mile on your motorcycle. Towing miles don't count. Trailer miles don't count. Airplane miles don't count. Every mile has to be on that motorcycle. The guys understood the mission. They brought the uncomfortable conversation to me before I had to bring it to them. Because, man, I was like, okay, I'm going to let them go and get what they need to do, get rested and feel better before I have to tell them what they don't want to hear. But this is how men get out. This is how professionals get out. This is how gangsters get out. They brought it to me and said, Sarge, we know we got to go get that. I said, yeah. Yeah, you do, Sarge. We ready. We ready. Club brothers been hollering at us. Our people been hollering at us. Our families been hollering. We motivated. We finna go get that. Me and 360. I said, Blowout, man. Go do your thing. We gonna keep this hotel in El Paso, Sarge. We gonna keep this hotel. And we gonna keep everything there because we gonna be right back. Hold my beer. So them boys get off. And then I didn't want to tell them this, what they're gonna have to deal with, because the weather be weathering, man. The weather be weathering out there. Then they had to deal with the sandstorms and the windstorms out there, because that's what happens in Western Texas and in New Mexico, and a lot of times in Arizona as well. So this is what it's looking like, man, while they're out there on that road right now. This is what it's looking like. Yeah, that's in the middle of the daytime, man. The brown, fine mist sand. And they had to go get it. 400 miles, 200 miles out to the place of the original crime, which was just west of Fort Stockton. And then they had to turn back around and grab 200 more just to get back to the starting place in order to be able to head west to California. Now, I've had situations out there, man, where riders, for some reason or another, we get in our feelings. I've had riders break down back there and end up have to be towed 100 miles, 150 miles, get the bike fixed, and they excited. Hey, Sarge, I'm ready to go, ready to push on. And I've had to have the uncomfortable conversation. You know, homie, before you could move forward, we need to go get them 200, 300 miles. Huh? Yeah, man. Sarge, that wasn't my fault that the bike broke down. I never got off the 10. Well, homie, trailer miles don't count. Oh, this is some bull. Yep. And you're the one that's doing the bull. Homie, go get the miles or your trip is avoided. Your I-10 to the end patch is over. It's over. Just let me know what you want to do. Go to Subway, get your sandwich, and think about it. Go get you a coffee or think about it. Go get you a water and think about it. And come back and holler at me and let me know what you're going to do, because this is non-negotiable. The rules are what the rules are. Everybody who rocks that patch is going to do that patch according to the rules, because when we wear that patch, we're going to wear that patch with pride, because we know we all paid the price and sacrifice to be able to get the patch. But with these guys, I didn't have to go through that, man. They understood the mission. They were ready to take on the mission, and God bless them. And they did what they had to do. But they got back to El Paso late last night, back to their hotel rooms, shut it down, got some sleep. I get a text this morning about 3:30. Sarge, kickstands up and we're moving. Soldiering on, man, doing their thing. God dang it, man. And they pushing. And I'm proud to say now, them boys are thundering through Arizona like it's nobody's business. God willing, they're going to be in California tonight. And I don't know if they're going to push and get all the way to Santa Monica Pier. But if they are, we're going to be ready to welcome them, because they showed us, man, this thing don't give it to anybody. You got to go earn this. You got to go take it. You got to go take it. As many times as we do these podcast interviews, I know it seems like it's easy. I know it seems like it's a routine, but it's not. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who have never done it, it is not. Going across the country is not an easy task. People, oh man, that's no big deal. No, it is a big deal, homie. It is a big deal. Just because they take pictures by the side and smile, don't get the game twisted. It takes a lot. It's dangerous. It's a lot of sacrifice. It's a lot of mental games your mind plays with you. Your body plays games with you, because I don't care what kind of seat you done invested in, it's not going to save you on this ride. It's not. It's going to be hurt. It's going to hurt. It's going to be painful. It's going to come with sacrifice. So shout out to Blowout. Shout out to 360, man, for showing us how gangsters get out. Taking it on the chin. 360 for holding up with his man. Being delayed 2 days. hundreds of dollars in towing and all kind of foolishness, and 400 miles that you had to make up, but you did it, chest out, chin up. And thank you guys. And I cannot wait to see you guys in Santa Monica Pier so we can shout y'all out with that Dom DeMarco. So for everybody else, man, it's getting ready to come up to do the I-10 because I got the two ladies coming in on Friday. One's a veteran and one's doing it for the first time. Ladies, please take notes from these podcasts over the last couple of days. Please double check, triple check your motorcycle. Double check your ESP, double check your towing package, double check your finances. If you hadn't invested in it, it's a good time to get you the wheel and tire package. Make sure you check that weather, the weather app. My radar is one I use. It's best for me. But double check, make sure your equipment is serviceable, make sure your heated gear is ready to roll because there's a great chance you're going to need it. Pull out your rain suit, your tire repair kit, your triple charger. All these things, go over your list. And oh, by the way, if you forget anything, that's why we got this thing called the Iron Elite Facebook group page. Iron Elite Home of the Ground Pounders Reunion, Iron Elite Home of the Titan Award. Go back through. We got this thing called Sarge Life and Motorcycling, your YouTube channel. Go through it. We have some 300 videos. Excuse me, some 300 interviews. Go and review it. I guarantee if you do these things, you're going to go across there like a champion. Is it going to be easy? Nope. Does that stop anything from happening wrong? Nope. But boy, does it cut out a lot of the risks. It mitigates a lot of the risks. So like your boy said, man, I'm not going to be on long today, but I wanted to give credit where credit was due. And credit to 360 and Blowout, man. You did it like gangsters, brother. I appreciate it. They're not done. I know, Sarge, they ain't finished yet. It ain't over. Yeah, I know, man. But sometimes before you can win the war, you have to win a battle or two. And that was a battle that they went through and they were successful. And they were ready for it. So shout out to them. Shout out to Soldiers United. The whole nation, their chapters, man, they get out. They support us with what we do. They've sent quite a few riders through, man. Right now, I want to say their MCs are one of the top 2-3 MCs who've completed the I-10 to the end, documented on our platform. I thank you. And I'm going to say this last thing. This platform, thank you for everybody who supports this platform. This platform is a mom and pop platform, and it started from the ground up, grassroots, some 3 years ago. And man, it's propelled to heights that I never thought it would, but we're not done yet. But thank you guys for believing. Thank you guys for understanding that we could have these type of things for ourselves. We can celebrate the greatest that we have to offer in our motorcycle riding community. Thank you guys for believing in this dream and this goal, this vision, because I couldn't have done none of this stuff without you guys. I get calls and, sometimes people say, Sarge, what they're doing over there, or Sarge, you can't believe what they're doing over there, or Sarge, it's cool over there. I agree, it is. But I want to make it really cool over here. I want to make over there come join us over here, if you get my drift. I want to make what we got so huge and so wonderful and so amazing over here that they want to come over here instead of us worried about going over there, if you get my drift. Also, the 300th patch rider came through last night. Shout out to Romello, Soldier United Wardorf chapter. The 300th patch. We've had well over 320 something riders, almost 330. 300 successfully completed. and my brother is the 300 patch recipient. So stand by for that. Let's do this. Out of the Ward-Off chapter, Soldiers United, man. So we'll be doing something special on him coming up soon, being the 300th patch rider, man. We're so proud of that milestone, man. I can't wait to see where we go from here. So with that being said, man, your boy Sarge is getting ready to get out of here because I got a day job to get at, man. And if you haven't done so already, reach up, give us a like, man. It costs you nothing. And oh, by the way, if you really, really like the channel, share it with a friend, man. I appreciate everybody who rocks with us, who supports us. Shout out to Breezy Does It. Shout out to Bolo. Appreciate you guys from being there with me from day one. Always rocking with us, man. I know you guys got things to do because life be lifing, but I appreciate the way you guys rock with us. Thank you again to all my I-10 to the end ambassadors that were looking out for our riders. Thank you to my Iron Elite family who continues to chime in to make sure that we're supporting our riders with everything that you guys can do. Shout out to Snacks, man, over there representing for us in Nepal. In Nepal, man. She's on a bike over there, on a adventure bike ride through the mountains, man. She's doing things that what is crazy. But thank you, Cynthia Franklin, for representing us as our sister, man, our Iron Elite family sister, doing a thing, man, earning that Legends Award that she received here in Jacksonville in February of this year. So doing a thing. Shout out to Monica. I plan to have her on soon. She's done back-to-back Grand Slams with the SCMA, so I plan on bringing her back in soon, bringing her on, man. She's doing phenomenal things. African-American female. Can't wait to bring her on. She's really quiet, man, but she is a bubbly personality, and she is one bad mofo on a motorcycle. So we're going to be bringing her in, doing an interview with her coming up soon. I'm going to be having quite a few interviews lined up here as soon as we get most of these riders taken care of over the next couple weeks. Also, I'm going to be bringing on one of my club brothers, Trey Lord. Me and him are going to be talking about roadside repairs, field expedient or quick repairs that could be done on the roadside. So that should be an interesting show for you guys to check out. So in the meantime, in between time, man, y'all keep it motorcycling, you dig?
Hey now, it's your girl Piper, the 2025 Iron Elite Female Titan, and you're now tuned in to Sarge on the Iron Elite Podcast Show, home of the Ground Pounders reunion and the Coast to Coast Run social experiment, where motorcycling is not just a hobby, it's a lifestyle. You dig? Now like, share, subscribe, and follow for all things motorcycling, and I'll see you on the sled.
This is the Mileage Bully, the Moto Mob CEO, and your 2024 Titan. You are now listening to Sarge on the Iron Elite Podcast. If you're not listening to the Iron Elite Podcast, what are you really doing? Because we are talking motorcycles over here. You dig?
Hey y'all, it's Snacks reminding you to tune in to the Iron Elite Podcast. You dig?
I was asked the other day, hey Sarge, are you gonna play any fast music on your podcast? It's simple. Petty.